Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy She Luch, LOX D Block, Silverback Gorilla up in here. Hey, yo, look, this is a good one right here, y'all. I'm having fun doing this. First off, everybody stop what the fuck you doing. I need to shout out my peoples. My peoples, you know what I'm saying? Where we at with it? We with Uncle Fax, Uncle Night Night, and Uncle Rico. Woo, from the Drunk Unks podcast. I'm a drunk unk too. I need to be down with y'all, baby. Point blank, the Drunk Unks podcast. Yo, look, man, if you ain't fucking with D Block or the Drunk Unks, you better count your fucking days. Woo! D Block, baby, yeah. Love y'all. Peace.
Rico, hold up, it's over night.
You know, I'm a fact, you already fucking know, yo.
Podcast, you rock with my boy, my little body.
Aquatic.
Oh,
Yeah.
and guess what?
Yeah. Hey, look. Get your ass the fuck up. You're now tuned with the Drunk Unks. So go and grab your cup, relax, and fill it up. Sit back and drink it up, cause my unks gon' turn it up. I'm with Uncle Night Night, Uncle Rico, and Uncle Fax. I be the lit Neff, King Quaddy, I'm kicking fast. They put y'all on game, and Quaddy spitting the real podcast. With Master Pill, we just lit like that. I see you grooving, I see you moving. So have a seat and grab a drink and get into it. And if you ain't rocking with the Unks, one thing I gotta say, y'all only get half a bar. Count your fucking
days.
It won't be the first time.
Order last.
Order last.
Right. Don't judge my life.
Ain't he good, man? There you go.
Nah, I was leaning towards John. Like, why don't we on this big ass show for what?
Nah, it got moved earlier, so I was trying to do it
okay.
without nobody being here earlier.
Yeah, I caught myself like leaning towards John like this and shit. Like, fuck.
My boys like this.
Dope fiend died on it.
Yo, why you on John like that? Yo, this is what I was gonna say.
Yo, I'm mad that this shit really got motherfucking subtitles.
Oh yeah.
If you look at the
If you don't play the audio, it'll have the captions up there, what they think we said.
Video?
Yeah, like if you don't like go into it, like it'll pop up on the screen, like that way you don't hear it. It'll just tell you all that shit on there.
that shit had to just start.
It's been I wait for a while though.
What up, Fonzo?
You're fine. Pell, what's going on, bro? How y'all fine folks doing today, man?
Everybody phone on silent, vibrate or whatever.
Yeah, we got to check it. He got a new one, so he ain't really did shit
I
to
don't
it
know
yet.
how to work my shit, bro. I ain't even know.
Shit about this motherfucker.
Drunk Unks Podcast coming back to y'all for our regular Friday episode. This is 101 episode, 101st.
101 milk.
We are your Drunk Unks. I'm Uncle Night Night. To my left, Lonnie Moore, aka Uncle Fax.
Good, yo. It was good,
Chin up, chest out.
It was good, yo.
If you had a button-up flannel, you could really tell it. What you mean?
What's up, Holmes?
Yeah, Holmes.
What up, Holmes?
Chico, get your stupid ass in here. Anyway, to my right, Uncle Rico, aka Twitty Jones, aka we at this nigga's house.
What's going on,
Damn,
everybody?
it's like that. Like, we at this nigga's house.
Here.
Dropping tape, guys.
Like most episodes, man, we're joined by good old Uncle Cam for the Question Everything podcast. I wish I could tell you we have some shit to talk about, but I think it's only one thing that's kind of been like in everybody's face. It's funny, man. You know what I mean? Ain't heard shit about COVID the last 4 days.
Oh,
Ain't heard shit about the corona.
that's crazy, yo.
Kansas City Shuffle, fake left,
Hold on.
right.
Because this is a deep, serious topic that we are about to dive into.
Nah, but he had a point there. Like,
Yeah,
we ain't heard about it, yo.
We're gonna talk about that too.
Talk about that shit. He who controls the media controls the narrative.
Facts. But now, I want to shout out 95.3. Approached us last week after the show, so a lot of people didn't know that. So we got picked up to be on FM radio, where we're going to be doing a fucking morning show.
That gonna be interesting.
But my guy right here, Uncle Night Night, had a name ASAP. He's like, yo, it's called this shit the Hangover Morning Show. Like it.
Don't forget, when you got a hangover, you really still drunk.
Or you really sober.
Now,
No, you're still really drunk.
I don't know. I was hungover yesterday.
Oh
And I
man,
was
that
still
shit
drunk.
was bad. That shit was bad. Yo.
I was still drunk, and my actual hangover, like the headache, didn't start till like the late afternoon.
that's how mine be, yo.
So like
My shit started
even when you was like, "Yo, what's up with tonight?" yesterday,
Yeah.
I was like this. I couldn't do it. They paid.
Man,
Yo, I was at work hurting until like 2:00 yesterday, man.
It was a very rough day.
Word.
so that means we gonna get some crazy content then. Because the hangover, you still kind of drunk.
Nah. See, if we had recorded yesterday,
That
I don't
would've
know what the
Oh,
fuck
no.
came out of my mouth.
I'm talking about the show itself.
Oh,
It
nigga was
would've
drunk. That's back one too. But, anyway, well, I think Uncle Facts got a rant without even trying this week, and it just applies to what's going on heavy in the world. Tell everybody about that little jog you took.
Oh yeah. It's crazy, y'all.
Oh, this nigga took like a can
Yeah.
Yo, so recovered from surgery, so I got to work out, get myself back together. I've been doing my push-ups and everything. You can see the guns coming back a little bit. They come back a little bit. Well, anyway, I got to get my cardio up, so I take a stroll. I live out Moore's Landing. Everybody know where Moore's Landing at, right? So what I did, my goal is to make the whole job past the college, under the underpass, come by Southgate, hit Flying J's, and come all the way around back to Moore's Landing. But I'm just starting, so I can only make it Southgate. So I hit Southgate and turn around, come back home. That's a little progress.
Hey.
So the other day, I'm jogging. I hit the underpass, come down. I see a state trooper fly past me doing like 100. I said, oh shit, you're gonna get somebody. Somebody in trouble. So I kept my stroll, hit Southgate, and I'm coming back now. When I'm coming back, he fly past me again doing like 100. I said, damn, he must took the wrong turn or something. So when I
gave him the okie doke, gave him the slip, gave him the slip, gave him that date ain't shake.
That's that road, that's the Southgate Road. What's that called?
I
Like,
forget.
as you get to the tavern, Auburn Road.
Country Town, Auburn.
Pedro Road. So that's the road I was on. So I made the turn coming down with the road that's the college on. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I got to the college. Now he passed me going slow. He didn't pull up beside me. He went inside the parking lot. So he jumps out. I got my headphones on, my earbuds. I got my phone on my ankle. That's why I recorded earlier. You know what I mean? Because I ain't on the reach. Anyway,
Smart.
So he jumps out. He started waving at me. Hey, buddy. Like, hey, buddy. I'm like, so I tapped my ear to stop the music. So I said, what's up? He said, you live around here? I said, not around here, but I live around here though. He said, because we got a call. One of the neighbors called and said there's a belligerent man running around the neighborhood. I said, okay, what that got to do with me? Do I look belligerent? He said, no. He said, you got any?
Let me interrupt you. How was you dressed? You was dressed like you was
I had basketball and one shorts on.
Okay. You had the halfway house specials.
I had my black t-shirt. I had the sleeves rolled all the way up like a tank top.
Okay.
And I had 2-pound weights in my hand.
Okay.
With the band that holds it, the band that holds your phone.
It's on.
But I had it in my leg. Because I run better. Because I was doing punches and stuff like this. So he looked at me and said, you got your ID? I said, well, do I need ID to job? I don't know ID. And they said, what's your name? I said, I don't got to tell you my name. He said, no, ain't no big problem, but somebody that called us, and we got to answer to the calls that we get in the neighborhood and everything. And then it started dawning on me, why Coney's Point didn't come? Why did the state trooper come? So he probably lied, though. You know what I'm saying? He lied. Because they got
a state boy get a call about.
Exactly. Think about it. If I'm in the neighborhood past the college, that's Coney's Point District. I'm running past. That means he saw me and he wanted to see what's going on. He wanted to ask me something.
He thought about it on the way when he flew past you the first time. He thought about it.
Yeah. So that was some bullshit. And I wanted to record the whole thing, but I didn't want to reach for my phone. My phone was on my head.
I'm gonna tell you what happened when you rode by you the first time, right? You know that his alarm went off. Nigger. When he came back around, he was like, nigger. Oh yeah, nigger right here. Let me see what he's up to.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was mad. I stopped running, I walked the rest of the way home and everything because
Fucked your mojo up.
I was mad because I wanted to let it have everybody know me. I know a little bit about the law. I got no degrees, no nothing, but I did a lot of studying and everything. But I want to have a
And you've been to court a few times.
If I was closer to Morris Landing, I would have let him have it. Yo, me and him had a whole argument, disagreement, and everything. He had to lock me up because I knew I was right. It was like nothing he should have been doing to stop me and do what he did because I was like, yo, Coney's Point should have came in, and then Coney's Point backed him up. How about Coney's Point back the state trooper up?
Well, with law, with the police shit, it's the state police and then whatever the municipality.
No, well, the phone call had to come through.
Carney's Point should have got
Never
the
gave
phone
you
call.
ID.
No, I said no.
I did give it up.
No, I ain't give it up.
Carney's Point
No.
should have came and pulled up on you first.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
The
And
phone
the
call
state
now.
trooper should have backed Coney's Point up.
State trooper shouldn't have had nothing to say to you first.
Bro,
First of all, common sense. I see a dude with weights in his hand.
facts.
Shorts on.
Shorts on.
Shorts on.
He's clearly jogging because I passed him twice.
Twice. He saw me by South
I
Bay.
was going one way. He was going one way when I came past him. Now he's turned back around and going the opposite
Opposite way.
direction.
Yeah, exactly.
That's common sense. But
No,
again, like,
because the black man was going back to the scene of the crime. That's what the fuck happened.
like Baldy said, his alarm went off.
Bro, it was weird, but what I'm trying to say, like I was in a white neighborhood. I'm not kidding. I was in a white neighborhood. Like that whole strip is all white people.
Anything that ain't inner city is the white neighborhood.
From the corner, there's some. Hey, wait up, bro. Nah, there's some black people. There's A-Man live on the other side. Now, I mean, but I'm talking about that strip where the college is on.
Oh,
That
okay.
whole section is white. You know what I'm saying?
Like right across the street.
Right across the street from us, all houses. From the overpass.
Can't have niggas across the street from the institution.
So I was like, I can't get loud. I can't get hyped because guess what?
I'm really gonna look.
Nobody's not going to video record me getting fucked up. If I get close down to Morris Landing, I'm going to start screaming. Like,
Fire!
Okay, let me ask you this one question. So was you singing in the middle of your jog or anything like
I
that?
probably was singing, doing some. Well,
So
first
that
of all,
was
my
why you
was
was a
tired.
belligerent. That was
I
why
was
you
tired.
was
I guarantee you. I
Can you
guarantee you. Whatever he was singing,
Can
he
you
wasn't singing. He was just like this.
My boy
You
Boston
don't
Slow
really listen
Jam.
to rap music, so
I'm R&B. That's all I was
and
listening
that's
to.
the crazy
This
part.
nigga
Like,
punching
I
the
said,
R&B.
you was listening
What's
to-
R&B?
Oh, okay, now I know why he probably caught that shit on his motherfucking radio.
Like I told everybody, right? If it was John, because a lot of them people are old white people. They're like this big black guy with a bald head running through our neighborhood. John 6'6", 6'5", whatever he is. You know, to me, he's like 6'7", because everybody taller than me. I'm 5'6", bro.
Facts.
So how was I a threat to them?
They could have jumped you and got away with
This
it.
is why
Oh,
he
ladies
was
and
threatened.
Hey, so this is what they
That's
did when
why
they
you-
see you throw them first jabs. Oh, he think he gonna come out here and beat up somebody. Okay, not on my watch, pal. Not on my watch.
Like it's not funny because I was heated. I was pissed. I was like, that
You had
shit bad.
every right to be
But that was
pissed.
racial profiling.
And yo, I wanted to recording and like show everybody what he did, but I didn't want to reach for my phone because it was on my ankle, inside the pouch.
I mean, that was very, very smart. You might not be here right now if you did that shit.
Yeah.
You know, so then there was this thing in Central Park.
Oh my goodness, that was horrible.
So you got a black man.
Oh,
in
the
Central
white
Park.
lady with the dog.
Yep.
But night.
He's a bird watcher.
That was weird to me.
Well,
I never met a black man bird watcher.
well,
I never, because bird watching is like a sport or a hobby or something.
OnlyFans.
It's like a hobby, right?
Nerd friends.
Is it like a hobby?
Yeah, it's a hobby.
Yeah.
It's like collecting cards.
And I've never seen a black bird watcher. So that caught me like, wait a minute, is this fake? Is this set up? Like, what's going on here?
but you know, the bad part in the video is that, you know, sometimes when you're in situations and they get out of control, you know, if you're the aggressor, then naturally you're going to press the situation. But there are times when circumstances are just happening and you realize like, oh shit, I got more clout or power than I thought I did in the situation.
What else?
And in this scenario, this chick truly knew that it's hunting season on niggas,
Fact.
and she immediately said, I'm calling the law. He said, please call the law. He recording the whole thing.
But bro, did you see how that bitch was choking her dog?
You took the words right out
She
of my
was
mouth. They was gonna lock her up for
They
choking the
should have
dog.
locked her up and choking that dog. Why she was trying to kill the dog?
That poor little dog was fighting for his life.
That dog was fighting for his life. Yo. So first I thought the dog was trying to fight, get to the dude. The dog was trying to get away from her motherfucking ass.
He was a Congolese. He wasn't trying to do nothing to nobody. She had my boy yanked up like this. Oh, I said, man, that's fucked up for the dog.
Yo, but if you think about it, right, in essence, right, she realized that the fact that she's white, he's black, she could use that as a weapon against him, and immediately went to it. Never mind the truth. So had the cops came out there, and God forbid that man had lost his life, that shit would have been crazy.
But and she kept saying, he's African American. He's African American. She kept making it notice. She was trying to. She was emphasizing. Yeah, like get here now, like get here now. He's African American.
And New York cops is quick to kill him.
What?
Quick. Yeah. They listen. They one of the number one police killers of black folks. What you mean?
Bro, I'm like Kiss, man. I can only go by the things I seen, man.
They
shot all cops is bad right now, man.
They shot a black man 41 times.
DL Hughley kind of put it the best.
Trying to use wallet.
DL Hughley put it the best. He said, there are certain jobs where you can't afford to have a bad apple. And being a cop is one of them.
Word is born, man.
You can't afford to have a bad apple that's a cop, just like you can't afford to have a bad apple that's a doctor or a pilot.
But yo, why are they so terrified? In the last how many cops died by gunfire from a civilian, citizen's arrest, making a citizen's arrest? How many cops in the last 5 years? We gonna go back. No, we gotta go back to Obama. We gonna go here 5 years. We gonna do 5 years. How many cops died on the news that we saw on our Facebook scene? Motherfucker killed a cop.
That one boy in Philly. That was the last one I could think about.
So how many black people got killed by cops though now?
Over 100.
So who should be terrified?
We are.
And who got the guns?
They do.
And who the biggest gang in America?
The Blues.
And who's protected? They're protected by who?
The bigger gang.
Come on, man. We should be terrified. When we see the motherfuckers, we should pull out guns. We should pick up sticks and rocks.
No.
Now, I'm just saying, bro, we feel
I don't know, because them bulls in Israel be chucking the shit out of rocks, bro.
Take your head off with a rock.
Backing up from these rocks, bro.
Ain't no regular urban person built like that.
I see them run up on tanks and throw rocks at tanks, bro.
You gotta be in the desert.
They run up and throw rocks at tanks.
You know a rock is your only option.
But John,
that's how you get skilled with a rock.
Yeah.
Well, you got the rock every day. And you know what I mean? I can skip the rock over the desert. I can skip it over the lakes. I can skip it over the forehead. So, that's an acquired talent. Man.
But it's something I saw you posted blogging the other day, and it makes a lot of sense. Everybody say all cops aren't bad. Where the fuck is the good cops at when this shit's going on?
Facts.
Because if you watch the video of the
I guarantee you,
every Chinese boy
cop
stood right there and watched this shit.
But he related to the motherfucker though. You ain't see that, did you?
I ain't catch that part.
Yeah.
So look, right? I can tell you, I know some good cops, right? But the same way I can say that this cop is good, that's because of the interactions he and I have had.
Right.
You can have a whole different set of interactions.
That cop's a dickhead.
Oh, I have done that before. I'm like, yo, man, my boy, I ain't gonna say his name. Like, yo, he cool as it. Like, no, the fuck he ain't. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, okay. Whatever happened to y'all, I don't got nothing to do with it, bro.
Y'all know, it's just like in the football locker room. You know who full of shit and who ain't.
But with a team, though, in football, John, you going to protect your teammates all means necessary. You going to stick together, right? And so you got to look at how the cops looking. So that's why I treat every cop the same. Because at the end of the day, ain't no cop going to pull out his other gun and say, get off that man like that.
Shit, we got to do the conversation. I missed the bell. Bam, well, that next one won't come quick. Just let the next go. We'll get back on track.
Yeah, like we only saw that shit in movies where a good cop pull his gun out on my gun.
Damn.
Gun fell inside.
Damn. Well, just wait till you get done your glass, and then you got cognac flavored gum.
So we only saw that on TV where a cop go against other cops because they know there's a code that you gotta follow. Like you can't break the code. You go against the code. Every cop in the area going to own you.
Like people's family members who would consider their family to be good officers of the law, where they've actually quit their job. Like I saw one lady's comment. She said either her uncle or her father was a sheriff and actually tried to say something about it. He literally left the job behind this shit. So it puts a lot of cats in a fucked up situation because do you not feed your family and walk away from this shit, or do you just go ahead and tuck a blind eye continuously to it? And it's kind of fucked up, but if you black, you shouldn't even be a police officer in the first place. That's number one. I don't see how being black and the police is working hand in hand. I don't get it.
I mean, I guess that's a question to ask somebody that we know that's black, that's a cop, to get the best answer. But I've heard certain guys say they were like, they have the approach of you can't affect the system from the outside. So they figure if they get on the inside, then maybe they can start making some changes. Now, mind you, that's a long-term plan. That's not short-term.
Hey, yo, my thing with cops, see, I think a lot of people don't really know like why cops are here anyway. First of all, a cop job is not to protect you, it's to protect the businesses that's going on in the area and everything. Not you as a person. Their job is to make sure you don't do nothing to the property that's owned by the citizens.
Make sure you ain't stealing and shit like
that.
You know.
So that's why you think the first thing motherfuckers do when riots, they loot, saying fuck y'all. Like as in y'all supposed to be protecting this right here. Where y'all at now?
You can't.
That's why everybody started rioting and everything.
First of all,
and looting because
that's started from. They originally started to catch. They was originally built to catch runaway slaves.
I mean, that's a whole
all
different.
That shit
that's a whole different. I'm talking about the word police. The police. When you look up the definition of police, meaning you policing property. The job is to protect and serve the community, not you. The community is the business. It's all about business at the end of the day.
I don't disagree with you.
I think the crazy part, especially when you start to think about what happened. So like the first day the news broke on George Floyd, right? I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it because, like, I was like, man, I felt like, it's a rhetoric that we've heard so frequently, right? So then I seen Stephen Jackson start talking about the bull personally. So he actually personally knew the dude. And the nigga kind of looks like Stephen Jackson.
Like, he looked like
and he said that was his twin. And you kind of look at him, he's a little shorter, but
he looked
like
that
nigga dude bear strong resemblance. Word. So from Stack putting what he put up, it then made me, okay, let me watch it. And bro, when I watched it, that shit killed me. Like I was sitting at my desk watching it on my phone, and tears came to my eyes because anytime you hear a grown man, and this bull's in it, and you hear a grown man scream for his mother.
That died 2 years ago.
The same day.
That's sad, yo. She died 2 years ago.
The same.
And you scream for it. That means, bro, two things happen when you can't fight for your life. You're gonna call on Jesus, or call on somebody that's closer enough to Jesus. Who's closer to Jesus than anybody else? Your mom. Think about it, man.
The sad part was that reverse when they actually gave you, because a lot of the video only showed that end
one
of
side.
That
When that sneaky motherfucker looking at us.
But that opposite side of the street,
it was four motherfuckers.
How is it 4 of y'all on this one man?
Yeah.
First of all, 4 of y'all on one man for a non-violent crime.
Non-violent crime that never was
investigated
fully.
We're talking about suspected of
check forgery.
Check forgery.
So
it was never.
So you yank a man out of the car for forging a check, and you can't really confirm whether or not he actually forged the check. And like the sad part was,
brandished no weapon, showed no physical violence,
no aggression
towards y'all.
And then like, my thing about it was this, right? So like, because at first when you hear the video, you hear these motherfuckers talking about don't do drugs, and I'm like, the fuck. This nigga don't even look like he was high. It looked like what was happening was happening. It looked like he was dying, but he didn't look like he was under the influence of any type of narcotic.
Right.
And to sit there and to watch it, I swear, man.
But the crazy thing with that, though, John, is you said that we've all seen the people under the influence versus the police. It don't never end well for the police. The one dude, the black dude, he was running around screaming his name was Thaddeus or some shit like that. He was knocking the police out. Cold, Philly.
So my
whooping their ass.
My thing about it is this, right? It's 4 of y'all on him. What like all you niggas got your stun guns on you. Somebody's zapping and take the fight out of him and then cover him.
Why you ain't Macy first?
But John, what do every officer say in these videos that we always watch? Stop resisting. All the officers act like they fear for their life the moment they walk up to a car. Right from the moment they walk up to have reaction with a fellow black person, they say they scared. They scared from the rip. So my thing is, so first of all, this is gonna happen again, bro. See, everybody acting like we're gonna protest, they locked up, they happy locked up. The fuck that don't stop nothing, because it's gonna happen again, because you watch every cop be terrified when they come to approach you. They be ready, like ready to go. Like, did they get trained like this? Or they watching bad movies? What movies they watching? Cause they all terrified when they come to approach you.
They're just terrified.
I think
it's gonna happen again.
It's been happening. They ain't never stopped.
Let me say this though, right? I mean, I think as a police officer, and maybe this is still a little bit of the military in me, but you have to treat random encounters as they have the potential to become hostile and potentially deadly.
Bro.
However, right? If somebody is not putting up any type of resistance, then you should be able to curb your behavior. So it's like right now, if I come at you aggressively and then you naturally become aggressive with me, okay, this is destined to happen. But if I'm aggressive with you and you're not being aggressive, now I look even more like a dickhead.
What was their favorite line? Stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
They say that out loud. Listen, they say it out loud
They cover their ass.
They cover their ass. Stop resisting. Like, motherfucker's not even resisting. He's not even resisting.
All y'all on top.
Stop, you study
What is
stop
he resisting?
resisting.
How is he moving? He wasn't even moving. But this is my thing. Being a police officer is the only occupation, hazardous occupation, where you don't have to spend years training for it.
I like that, eh?
Facts, man. Facts.
It come with the job. It's a hazard of the job. You're gonna get shot at. You're gonna have to deal with people on drugs. You're gonna have to deal with drunken and disorderly people. It's part of your job. You already know this. But my thing is, why is it that it don't take you 4 years to get trained as a police officer? It only take what, less than a year?
Not even that.
Less than a year for you to be a police officer, and you throw these little scary ass white boys
that got picked on in school
out here into these urban areas.
I got a gun. Yo, remember back in 9th grade we used to talk that shit up at the lunch table? Yeah, buddy. What's up?
And my man right here just said that. It was crazy because they came out and said the cop and my man worked together at a nightclub doing security before the club got sold. So there was probably already friction between them from the workforce.
They said that they worked together for almost 10 years, I think the lady said.
That's crazy, yo.
But
and then you catch him while you're in uniform.
So like that's even worse to me, right? Because if I know somebody and like we've all had.
Thank you, Brittany. 9 wants to be officer.
So we've all had like I know me and Cam, and a matter of fact, all of us have done security before. So, but there are times when we see situations escalating. But if you know a person already,
you can try to
you can kind of diffuse it very easily. Be like, listen, bro, you already know you can't do that, or like, listen, if you do this, you know this is going to happen, and 9 times out of 10 you can diffuse the situation relatively quickly.
But they weren't about their business. This is why they believe it's about money, because at the end of the day, each community don't have their own people from the community as cops. You got people from out of town coming in, so they don't know nobody here. Imagine if that was like officers that knew him. They'd be like, oh, come on, man, I know you. I know you ain't gonna do no stuff like that.
Yeah, come on, you take it downtown.
And guess what? If I know you, I'm not gonna be scared of you either. You know what I'm saying? This is why you know it's bigger than us. It's bigger than everything, because every police station that's patrolling neighborhoods is not from that neighborhood.
I was just going to say, look at the new Camden County Police Force. Back in the day, most of the Camden City cops were from the city of Camden.
So they knew everybody.
So you knew they watched you
areas,
or they knew your family, they knew somebody, that you associated with. So it was a little easier to diffuse the situation. Now you got a bunch of probably got kicked out of boot camp white boys, and then they on the police force. They already a little fucking jumpy. And the first time they get into an incident, prime example, they pulled the bull over. He pulled his gun out before he even asked him for his license, registration, and insurance. But it's a traffic stop. If it's a regular routine traffic stop, why do you have your gun out and point it at this man?
Facts. And the media make bullying so fucking horrible and wrong, right? But y'all let
what about these cops running around bullying regular citizens?
Y'all let kids that got bullied still become police officers. What you think is gonna happen?
I got a gun in the bags now.
I got a gun in the bags now.
So my a question for people watching, people who will eventually hear this, and you can feel free to inbox us with the answer if you know somebody can get it. I know, like, become a CO in certain states, you got to do a psych eval, and
shit, to be to get your Act 235 to be an armed security guard in the state of Pennsylvania, you got to go through 2 psychiatric evaluations. Mm-hmm. And the minute you
have to do like a written and
one is written and one is and then one you got to sit down with a shrink. Yeah. But the crazy thing is, prime example, my head injury, when I got hit in the head, I had to go through that immediately. Like, there was no, I had to wait till I felt better, or I had to go through that immediately. I had to turn everything in. I could no longer care because I was found mentally incompetent. If they did that with a lot of these cops before they even put them on the streets,
they wouldn't even make it on the force.
They wouldn't even make it on the force. A lot of these cats get kicked out of the military behind mental incompetence, and they go to the next best thing. I'm going to be a police officer.
There you go. So, all the badge does is amplify your personality. I was a military police, and to see how people were before and after is crazy.
Absolutely, absolutely. I definitely concur with that.
We know, but it's
the same. But it's the same. You apply those same principles. Anytime you have a weak-minded individual and you put them in a position of power, you find out who they really are.
She has a point too, though. So she says, returning to the community policing requires us to encourage our youth to join the police academy. They can only hire those who apply.
But the crazy thing about it is, excuse me, a lot of times the boys don't even get picked up by the community that they're from.
Facts.
Yeah.
They get turned away from their own community, so they have to go somewhere else. They have to go into the suburban areas or into another state.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
it's messed up all the way around the board.
It's a double-edged sword all the way, because you'll have, if you're from the community, right, and you become a police officer, right, chances are you're going to spend a lot of your time diffusing and talking things down. So you know what that means? You're not writing a bunch of tickets.
Not making no money.
You're not making no money.
Traffic ticket is a traffic ticket. We talk about
what I'm saying, like, if I'm a cop and I see you speeding, right, and I pull you over and I know you, like, yo, slow the fuck down.
I feel like catch you again. It's gonna be like some like
I'm gonna catch you the next time I got
but you get what I'm saying? So if I see you and I know you, I know him.
I understand.
And because we know each other, you might give me a good story. Be like, yo, man, I gotta take my medicine. I'm trying to get home to it. I'm fucked up. Blah blah blah. All right.
So it's about money. It comes back to money, because they still gonna lose money, because we all know that traffic tickets is one of the most money income that the government and the cities bring in.
Like, because I knew.
Well, you been doing wrong. Imagine everybody did wrong.
I knew a dude who was a CO.
Well, what was considered wrong.
Yeah.
I knew a dude who was a CO at Salem County, right? And they used to give him a hard time because he was never writing nobody up. He just talked to him like, yo, bro. But because he's from the hood, like, bro, like, sit the fuck down and cool out. All right, bro, I got you.
And they sat down and shit. No altercation.
Why you ain't writing him up?
I'll put it to you.
And eventually it got to the point where the bull lost his job because he said he wasn't doing his job
the way they wanted him to
do it.
Because I was getting ready to say, I would rather be a CO where I could walk on a cell block. All the inmates respect me, not because I put my hands on them,
and not because you're a badge, not because you're
because I had a conversation. You could be having a fucked up day. A lot of shit happens to motherfuckers on the outside world while you in the box. So I would rather have a CO that could come to me and be like, listen, yo, I know you're dealing with something going on. I need you to cool out and relax. I would rather deal with that than have to pull the alarm for the balls in the suits to come in here with the riot shoes. What prisoner wouldn't rather deal with that?
I've been in jail a few times, and there's some like motherfuckers I know, I ain't gonna say their names, that they will talk to you, yo, man, like, chill out, bro, like, relax.
That's some cool ones. I ain't gonna say
you got some dickheads.
As soon as you look at them the wrong way or they say something to you, you like, huh? Grab the wall.
Or to make your bed and the motherfucking cover on you fit the whole motherfucking bed. So how the fuck you making it? That shit got me. That's something still mad about that shit. How the fuck you penalize me to make my bed, but it's cover don't fit the whole bed?
It don't even fit the whole
bed.
Yo, my blanket went from my neck to my kneecap.
You gotta curl up, bro. You gotta curl up.
You gotta curl up in there.
and I'm short. So imagine John and them, like, I had to curl up.
It's a done deal. Gotta go to sleep with my socks.
See, I wasn't saying your name, but you are
wrap
from the
my
pool,
blanket
sir.
around my-
Oh, hats off to you, bro.
But at the end of the day, it's a type of comfortability with people that police share area.
I think I was about to say, yeah. I mean, but like, because like, if you're gonna be a police officer, right? One, the money standpoint makes perfect sense in hindsight, and like when you really think about it. But two, like when you become a cop, right? This is an ugly ass job.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do it, your motive behind it should be, I'm trying not just better my community, but have my community take better care of itself.
So
Which
that
in
way I don't
turn
gotta
will
be
make
out here
your
like
job
Easier.
Right.
Facts.
because like it's like, and as you see, as these riots are happening in Minneapolis, right?
They
I don't care how
they ain't
big your
playing
police
on that.
force is.
Can't stop it.
If
They ain't
all
playing
the
on
people, if all the people decide to do something,
Or stand
No,
up.
it ain't enough for y'all.
and like the crazy part is, I mean, I guess this is a testament to it being in Minnesota. It's hella white people in these videos too.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's hella white people in these videos.
Facts. They together too. A lot of white people stand. That was kind of like, I was like, oh.
Like, you know,
Like,
at first,
this is a white and black thing. No, it's not. This is bigger than this.
It's a
no,
community.
when I
Yeah,
first was watching it, right, and if when you watch the video of what happened to George Floyd, there's a young white woman who comes up there and she's a firefighter, and she's one of the main people saying,
Yeah, she was the one screaming.
you're killing. He's not responding.
Not responding. She kept saying it. I heard that. I heard that in the video.
You know what hurt me in the whole video, yo? That I watched the video like 30 times because the way that guy was looking at the camera back,
Like he was.
and the way he was just looking at, like, yo, something don't seem right here and shit. Like, yo, like, as in he know what he's doing. Like, he know what he's doing and shit.
First of all,
And then when the
It's not his
bull,
first time.
first of all, I thought it was like fake. Then a lot of people didn't catch this shit. But then you see the motherfucking puddle where I guess he pistoled himself before he died.
The string. You see the string.
Man, that shit hurt me bad, yo. That shit right there, that shit like hurt me bad. I'm
this
like,
is one thing a
yo.
lot of people don't understand. When you go into the police academy, say you have no, like, for instance, all of us have trained at some point, boxing, kickboxing, karate, something. When you go to the police academy and don't know nothing, once you learn these holds and moves,
You can't wait to try it.
It's a lot of these bully
wait to
dudes
try it
that
out.
can't wait to. And prime example, if you look at the knee placement alone, I didn't know all them other cops was leaning on my man.
Yeah, it was only
That
two.
was the crazy part. That was the thing that was keeping him from having wiggle room. But if you look at where he got his knee placed,
If he would have wiggled, he would have broke his neck any fucking way.
Exactly.
If he'd have moved, he would have broke his own neck.
connects to your back. So if that man moves the wrong way, left or right, or even wiggles up, his neck is broken. The white boy knew what he was doing.
He knew. That's why I said
it was done.
he knew the
intentionally.
way he was like doing it. He knew.
And there's
what he was
nothing y'all can do to stop me. And that's the. It was something I was reading because George Washington's. It was something George Washington said. It was crazy.
George Washington Carver or which one? George Washington.
The white guy with the wooden teeth.
Oh, the fake George Washington. Okay, all right.
That's it.
Fake.
Oh no, I
No,
know.
I'm talking about the fake George Washington.
He was saying when your government starts to oppress you, you supposed to have the right to fight back.
That's
that
the
was the whole.
Constitution.
That was the whole reason why this supposed country was built, from being oppressed. So
All right, y'all. I was a CEO. They brainwashed us
Oh, who
like
said,
the
but who's the
military
enemy?
or reserves. It's you against the enemy, but who's the enemy?
So they teach y'all that the prisoners are your enemies?
Like the picture I put in Stephen Jackson today, right? You say you love me, but you're not sitting with me. You against me.
That
Meaning that
your love don't mean shit.
everybody in that uniform is together. Everybody else out of uniform is the fucking enemy, bro. That's how it's that simple.
So this is my question now.
It's that simple.
What happens now when it's a police officer's family member that this happens?
It ain't gonna never happen like that, bro. It's never gonna happen like that.
You don't think so?
Bro, all these years
No,
it'll
I
never
think-
happen, bro.
I think it can happen, but it's not going to happen to his direct family.
Hey, yo,
It's got to happen to like a cousin
or somebody
who just
exactly,
moved in
exactly.
town.
'Cause everybody
And
knows
nobody
everybody, bro.
knows him. Yeah.
Listen, but my thing is like, yo, the bull said this shit, yo, and I tell people this shit all the time. People be like, it's not lying on some conspiracy shit, right? Man, you had this conversation about uniforms is everything. Symbols and uniforms is everything, right? Okay, listen, uniforms mean that you're in a unit. My boy Leo Muhammad always said that while he wearing his military uniform and everybody with the bow ties behind him and shit, they stand firm and everything. He said because we symbolize we stand sturdy, we stand together. So now you gonna think twice before you attack us.
where they at right now.
No, bro, you missing.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I understand
but
what
they
you're
still
saying.
not gonna get attacked. That's why I might go somewhere else with this. Now, let's say for me, John, we start a little organization. It's like 50 of us and everything, and we not cause no harm. We not affiliated with gangs or nothing,
Right.
but we all wear the same thing. We can all wear a motherfucking red shirt.
You're all a gang.
No. First of all, they gonna know. We not in the streets. We all go to work every day, take care of our family and everything. They gonna think twice before they fuck with one of them because they know that we got unity.
Yeah.
We united. So you mess with you hurt one, you want to have to deal with the rest of them. We not united as a people, man. And they know that, man. Everybody that's united, they not getting fucked with. You don't see no Arabs in the middle of the street getting thrown around, getting drugged around.
What happened to the matter of fact, the fake Jews,
the fake Jews
in New York, fake Jews in New York.
So that's what I'm trying to say, is, bro. I ain't trying to tell everybody to go jump in something. I'm just saying that being united, man, is everything, man. So we can have 100 million of us stand up right now, right? If we ain't unified, bro, we gonna fall easy. Right. By the government.
I got a question for y'all.
Pick them off one by one.
Because I'm real heavy on Twitter. Black Twitter don't play. So these motherfuckers that found the bull, the cop, picture up your motherfucking Facebook with a hat says "Make America White Again."
I seen that.
As a matter of fact, he got a picture of him holding, what was that, a raspberry or a blackberry?
With the hat on, yeah.
See, the thing is this. We have to eventually stop being fearful to fight back. If you lose your life for the fight, that lets you know that your children and your children's children can live in a better world, a free world. A lot of people ain't trying to do that. A lot of people not even trying to get involved. And when I say a lot of people, I mean a lot of our people, melanated people. A lot of them sitting back, they trying to make excuses, whether it's like Brian Eisen said, I hate to quote him, but the Christians, the church, now y'all making excuses. Just like I just said to you, where are the brothers with them? I seen 2 brothers in bow ties speak on this. That's the brother Reza Islam and the boy from over Philly.
But you know why, though, right? Because a lot of people turn the other cheek because it didn't happen at home. When they knock on your door, that's when everybody.
That's home, though.
No, bro. Listen, bro. I just seen it, bro. Been happening, bro. Ever since I was a kid, bro. Ever since I was a kid, I follow everything, bro. Everybody turn their back on everything. Nobody don't stand up in 2-8 at home. That's when everybody. When I say at home, a close family member, a brother, somebody close. I ain't talking about another black person. I'm talking about people don't stand up to it at home. Then they're like, oh, now we need to get together. No, motherfucker, where was you at? Where was you at when we was?
That's supposed to be your brother too.
We could have been stopped this. Everybody stand up right now. So that's why when motherfuckers saying keep on doing what y'all doing and everything. I'm not mad at them people saying that. If you say somebody say keep burn the whole damn thing down. I'm not mad at them.
I ain't mad at y'all.
I'm not. Listen.
I mean, as black men, all of us on this show have sons. Cam's got a grandson, so old ass nigga. But we all over last but so how do we start preparing our sons to deal with this world?
Start with us, meaning that the more we inform ourselves, the more we can be informed and inform our kids. Because if you're not informed 100%, how can you truly inform your kid? Facts. Now, a lot of people don't know about law. A lot of people know how to deal with the law. A lot of people know how to deal with, okay, this shit's going down. Like, what we going to do? We going to stand together. Like, I mean, as in, who going to take charge? Who going to be the leader? Who going to do this? Who going to be like, you know what I'm saying?
That right now is really the melanated community's biggest problem.
We don't got no true leader. We never had a true leader. Our true leaders rappers, bro.
I said this before. We have leading blacks.
The people
and then there's a black leader. It's a difference.
The individuals that people are deciding to follow are not the individuals you need to be following.
Facts.
Hell no.
Especially in times like this. I was about to say the times like this, the rhyme like this.
All right, it's time to take a drink. Clearly, it's time to take a drink. All right.
See, fucking rappers, man.
Is incredible, bro.
You know what makes
fucking
me
rappers?
This is like kind of rant, but it's not. Is that when something like this happens, right? They be the ones like, yo, that's fucked up, blah blah blah. But it takes for a white celebrity to speak out about this shit, and then everybody follows fucking suit.
Every time.
Every fucking time.
Well, see, here's the flip
black
side.
People
here's
don't believe until a white man says
man, yo.
I get that part, and I completely agree with that. But the flip side about it is this, right? A lot of black people don't feel like it's their place to say something. But when they hear the white man say it, they're like, okay, now it's serious enough that they're speaking on it. Now let's grab tickets. I'm not saying it's the right mentality. I'm not saying they're doing right. What I'm saying is this is just like I said, we seeing these videos, and you seeing a lot of them out there, which is dope because those are allies, 100%.
Hey, bro, we all in this room lost somebody, right? And our family members, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I ain't even gonna pick. I done had grandfathers I lost that I love and everything, like my mom I lost by the cancer and all that stuff. But yo, if I see one of my brothers get killed like that, I guarantee you, yo, you might well say I'm going to heaven or hell. It's over. Ain't no protesting. The justice coming from me. No way in the world a man should die or somebody's brother to die in the world like that. In the middle of the street in front of everybody. What? Man, come on, man. But my thing is, this is my thing to everybody. I said that. Who's next to say I can't breathe? That's what we should be asking. Who's next? Because this is not over. This is not over. See what happens? What everybody do, especially us black people. I'm a part of this. We'll all stand up and be cheering. Yeah, we gonna do this. We want justice. All of a sudden, a week go by, we back to doing what our normally shit do and forget all about it. That's our problem.
Until it happened again.
We turn our fucking cheeks.
Yo, you know
and we was taught to do that.
You know what really talks to me too, yo? Is I don't know if you remember, but it was a white guy, right? He shot 2 people, right? And when the cops went and got him,
they got him alive.
Peacefully sat him down by the car. They was pouring water in his mouth because it was fucking hot outside.
Because you can't breathe because it's hot
the
outside.
Motherfucker shot 2 people.
And nobody was on him either.
Oh, no.
I saw it.
I'll give you one even better than that. The white boy that killed all them people in that.
South Carolina.
In the church.
Yeah.
Church.
Hey, God.
You took him peacefully.
But
you killed the dude.
You should know he's on.
You killed the dude selling loose cigarettes.
Loose cigarettes. You taking away the government tax money?
Oh, no, bitch, you gotta go.
You gotta go. That's what they were saying, though.
My thing is, I'm tired of this narrative. I'm tired of y'all saying it's this black on black crime. It's way more white on white crime out in the world. The problem is y'all too scared to unify. Whether we got a leader or not, y'all too scared to join elbows and arms and actually stand up against what the fuck is going on. Because you know what the problem is? Y'all worried about where that handout gonna come from. Am I gonna get these taxes next year? Am I gonna get this child support next year? Y'all don't give a fuck about nobody get killed till they hit home. Y'all not ready to stand up.
Who really tough, man? Everybody act like you go around here tapping their chest like they tough and shit. Y'all
run around here shooting all these goddamn guns. Go shoot them at the motherfuckers that deserve to get shot at.
Yeah, like Walter said, find the enemy. Shoot them at the enemy. You find who the enemy is and you shoot the
fucking enemy. Ain't the nigga that lived 3 doors down from me that you grew up with.
I like what he said though.
That you ate summer school lunch with, nigga. That's not your enemy.
He said, "Who the fuck? You find who the fuck enemy is? The enemy is. Who the enemy is, y'all?
They know who the enemy is. They scared.
I know who the enemy is. They're scared of them. That's what it is. Fear.
I mean,
it's easier for you to kill somebody that's like a family member to you. Somebody you know all your life just so you can say you tough, you got street cred, than a motherfucker that got their boot to your fucking neck.
Damn, that shit.
Yeah,
let that shit sink in. We almost had a
but that's why, like, I respect people like Sandra Pitts. Like she be with all this shit, man. Like her whole movement is crazy. I'll fuck with her shit. Dreads for one. When the bull got killed out in Bristol, Dreads ain't know that man from a can of paint. Well, Saquon Gillette to everybody out there. He was the first motherfucker out there talking on this shit, speaking on shit, and doing shit for it.
Hey, you know why our laws in the play, the way they are, the Constitution was put in play and everything, because every civilization was overtaken by some corrupt shit, right? And so they made it where nobody gonna overtake them because they were like, oh, you gotta follow the law, you gotta be in politics, oh, you gotta obey the law and everything. But when the government is doing some crazy shit, what you gotta do? What you gonna do?
Facts, E.
Yo, E. Facts. So for everybody who's gonna listen on,
there's a lot of gang members in fucking Florida that ain't did shit.
My boy E said this nigga Zimmerman's still alive, and I said that numerous times. I'm like, how is he still walking? He be every like year or two he do some nut shit, and it's all these shooters down in Florida, like all these shooters, ain't nobody hitting.
Ain't nobody even punched on him, let alone hit him. They ain't even punched on him.
How now this nigga got fired from the police department, and now they subsequently brought him in on charges.
How many days later?
But did you see how all the cops was protecting his home?
No,
that's still their brother in blue. Because he was allowed to retire without having to tarnish his name. They ain't fired him. He was given leave. They fired him. They like let him go with respect. That's why they still protecting his ass. They doing that
until we get informed. Until we get properly informed, none of this shit gonna matter because nobody's not informed about nothing.
Here you go, Cam said. As a white woman with a biracial son who is seen as a grown black man, I'm absolutely fearful for him. There are talks I have to learn to have with him to prepare him for his life.
And that's sad.
We do that every day, bro.
Being black is dangerous. Like, even if you're out the way black person, it's still dangerous.
My skin color should not be a death sentence, period.
It's too late.
Yo, you can get pulled over for speeding, like you said earlier. You can get pulled for speeding.
And they approach
you might die.
With the gun.
What was his name? Was it the Castile?
Yeah.
They shot him in the car. His girl was right in the car.
Matter of fact, it's a video right now that's floating around of a black guy that got pulled over. He's chewing this cop ass. The cop can't say nothing but okay. You pulled me over for a fucking blinker, but you walked up to my car with your gun out. That's what you said. When you got to my car, you said you pulled me over for my blinker, but you got your gun out when you get here. Did that make sense?
This nigga Yard.
Yo, Yard, wow. Said we got Titty Tuesday. Y'all got the platform. Said make sure that shady cop Saturday.
yo, John said some shit earlier, right? But what do we tell our son when our son sees this video though?
Right.
What do you tell your son though? First of all, like we like the cop's supposed to protect what you call it. Well, what do you properly tell your son? What was that cop doing on top of that man and he died?
So you know what? That's you know what?
If you run, you're gonna die.
Yeah, I mean,
if you stand your ground, you're gonna die. So, if you submit to their rules and regulations, there's a possibility you might die.
There's no guaranteed winnable situation.
So, bro, if we all realize there's no winnable situation, meaning for us politics. Fuck anybody talk about the politics and that vote and shit. They ain't the fucking cure because motherfucking we was allowed to vote since the 60s. From the 60s to now, what the fuck changed shit? Nothing.
I feel like you was getting I feel like you was getting at something else before that.
Oh, I know, but still, bro, what I'm trying to say is,
you made that point.
No, because we was allowed to vote because I seen motherfuckers today was talking about we need more people in politics. We need more people to get involved. We need more people this. We was allowed to vote since the 60s though. From the 60s to now.
2020.
This shit been going on. It never slowed down.
The votes still don't count. The votes still don't count.
Yo, but I just want to put that in the air, man.
And I'm gonna prove to you for a fact, for all of us in the local area, the young lady that just got elected mayor, she just spoke on it. She said it, y'all. A lot of people must have went over their heads, listed something. She said, "I'm trying to make a change, and they're not fucking letting me. They won't let me. I'm trying to change things, and they won't let me."
Bro,
who is they?
Because the head, bro.
No, I'm not just. You know, we know.
Yeah, politics.
But they.
Politics in the communities, like say the motherfucking mayor, the governors, the superintendents of schools, and everything like that. They all part of the tail. Who the fuck is the head? Ain't none of us. There ain't no black folks who be at that head of the snake.
I told people plenty of times. I don't care how good your intentions.
So, bro, if that means
they're going to corrupt.
So, bro,
you're either going to become corrupt. Or you're going to walk away.
So, bro, the solution is you gotta fucking cut the head off the snake. We know that from the art of war, bro. It comes to that. You gotta take the head down. Not to tell these bubblegum ass governors and these motherfucking niggas in politics to tell them to vote. That's not the fucking you gotta take down. The head. Now, who is the head? Like Walter said, find out who the fucking enemy is and cut the fucking head off. That's the only solution. That's the only solution. Well, if y'all got a better solution, I would sit and listen.
But yo, Lonnie, you know what's crazy? Is us talking like this, bro, we looked at as a crazy black man.
Huh?
Like, but that's the way it rolls though. Like us speaking truth about.
I feel like they're gonna call me a crazy black man. That's an upgrade from just being a nigger. So I'll take that.
I'll take that too.
I don't want to take that too. Black man, period. Don't call me that. It's not no fucking nationality. Fuck out of here. Y'all keep doing us dirty, man. Fuck out of here. I'm tired of that shit.
So I don't know if y'all seen it, but a new video from St. Louis of an officer detaining a black woman by pushing her face in the street in a pool of dirty water. I feel like until we take the Malcolm X route on respect and equality, these cops and 5% are going to keep shit on us like
she was drowning, but she was resisting because she couldn't breathe. She was underwater.
Wow.
Yo, you ain't see that video?
No.
Bro, he was handcuffing her. It was a puddle of fucking water. She was in the water, so she kept going like this. And he kept saying, stop resisting. You know why it's so bad, bro? Another cop came and saw it and grabbed her 2 legs and drug her out the water like this.
Wow.
But he kept saying, stop resisting. Bitch, you listen because you drowning her. She couldn't breathe.
So anybody's watching the live, you see me smile while he was telling that story. There's a small story behind that.
What?
Uncle Facts knows firsthand about getting your face put in the puddle. Remember you playing football?
Me? Oh.
You was playing football and your helmet was in the puddle. Oh, nigga.
I can't breathe. Yo, get off me, motherfuckers. Get off me.
The play over with, bitch.
Get off me. Yeah, but the girl, bro, you gotta watch the video.
I didn't see that.
That was sad, yo. It was sad.
I don't think I want to see that shit.
But that's
like, I hate seeing that
bro,
shit.
We can talk all day, bro, about
The only way to do.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't mean to cut you off, Cam. But I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what? A lot of people, myself included, I've done it. I don't watch the videos because I don't want to see it. But you know what you know what you should do? You should watch every one of them.
Facts.
You should watch
Facts.
every one of them.
Facts.
Because
I post them every chance I get. If you follow me, I post every fucking thing.
You should watch them, if not for the sole reason of to make sure that you know you're in. That's one way you're going to get information. You watch these things that are hard to watch, and they make you sick to your stomach, but they prepare you for the realities that are there.
Facts.
Because when you sit there and you just scroll past the video, or I don't want to look at it, you're being naive. You're turning a blind eye. So that means you're saying you're okay with what's happening.
If you're okay with what's going on, you're part of the problem.
Being ignorant is a choice. In this world today, with social media, being ignorant is a fucking choice. I said it.
You know, it's crazy. You asked the question, John. What we tell our sons when they come down to dealing with the cops? I told my nephew, I've told him since he was 5. And he'll get on there and tell you face to face. I've said it since he was 5. Avoid them at all costs. You're not no good.
But sometimes it can't be avoided, bro. You can't.
No, I don't.
Bro, you drive, bro. Once you get inside that car, bro, there's no way you can avoid it. That's facts.
You have situations where
I said once you get inside that car and start driving, there's no way you can avoid it.
I mean, once you walk down the street and you melanated,
Once you leave your house, then you ain't like that.
But I've always told him, do your best to avoid any confrontation with the police.
So be a yes man, yes man.
No. I said avoid. That's not being a yes man. If I see you and I avoid, listen. Because if you say something, I've had it done to me right here walking the town.
We all had it.
Cops.
We all had
say
it.
Something. I'll keep it stepping. You ain't got no reason to fuck with me.
Now, bro. If the cop want me some vacation, I seen it, bro. He could grab you and everything, slam the shit out. Oh, you resisting because we got it's a charge. You leaving it something. Nah, it's called something else. Fuck. What's
oh shit!
What it's called?
Come on, Trey.
I can't get it, bro.
You been seeing him car?
No.
Eluding, right?
No. If he investigating, bro.
Failure to comply.
Oh yeah, failure to comply.
Like he could be wrong in court, but he could slam you, hurt you, stun you, everything. So you gotta go to court 5 months from now to prove that you was right. And then what you gonna say? The charge is going out against you, Lonnie.
But you still up in the court cause.
Yeah, no, you don't got to pay the court. But really, he's still snipping shit out you. He's still disrespecting you. He still did what he was doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We gotta. How can we stop that?
What I try to teach you is try to avoid.
Hinder investigation.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Thank you,
right. Damn, man. I was trying, bro.
Yeah, I did. Holly, I did see that shit, yo. I seen that. The motherfuckers from CNN, they booked them niggas.
CNN anyway.
Yeah. Fake news in the world.
I was actually calling that they live.
They live more than Twitty.
I think the main guy was black.
Shit. It's not fire. Fuck with you, bro. Fuck with you, bro. Nah, but CNN, bro. Fuck the CNN, bro.
That's why I'm running for president this year.
You run for president.
You niggas think you can do anything.
Nah, but CNN lie about everything, bro.
So do Fox News.
Oh man, Fox is terrible.
Because who own the news? Who own the news channels?
Them.
Them. There we go. Them. We're gonna start saying that. Them.
Who?
Them.
The enemy.
The enemy.
Hold on. It's them. The beholder.
They didn't know.
No.
They're the enemy though.
The
The
beholder
beholder might be the enemy.
No.
The beholder has not given us any
Them
power.
is the enemy. Like
Them is
I
the
didn't
enemy.
tell us, they,
We see again.
y'all,
Them.
them is them.
Them.
Them is them.
Not
Them is
THEM.
DEM.
Them.
Hey, yo, before the last minute, I gotta ask you all a question, yo, before we go out off air. It's way from this. It's something to get our minds off. I mean, of this bullshit, because we don't need to have this intensity. Well, we do need to have it, yes. Because if somebody give me the word, I ain't gonna say that. But anyway, last minute, give it to me.
I thought you said you had something. I was
Nah,
waiting
that's
last
what
week.
Right now, we go right now.
You asked for
Are we done?
it.
Are we done?
No, we're
Come
not
on,
done.
come on.
My boy Pooh Bear had posted something today. Now, I mean, it's something to throw everybody off and everything, get everybody good spirits and everything. He said that if you had a chance to have a celebrity R&B singer at your wedding, who would you choose? Go, John.
So wasn't ready for
I
that.
know exactly. I don't want to change the motion, bro. Like,
I'm gonna take two, and they
okay.
just recently redid their song like last week or so, or last couple weeks. That was Eric Benet to me.
Yeah, I saw that when you did that.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, Twitty.
We can go have Hammer at his joint. Bump to the bump.
We want the girl with the bump to the bump.
When it's Stone 120, you wildin', Twitty.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
More content for his OnlyFans page. That's all right.
My boy, you got his OnlyFans page.
Keith Sweat, man.
Keith.
Yeah, Keith.
A lot of people say Keith. Who you got, Ken?
I was going with Fat Luther
And Matt Luther.
Fat Luther.
and also rest in peace, Phyllis Hyman.
Onlyfans.com/strawberry tackle.
I would have to make them double date to get them both in the building together. But everybody know I fuck my
Kiki
boy Avant, Kiki. But to me, it
She
gotta
gonna
be
be
the
pregnant
third
again.
wheel. To me, it gotta be the third wheel.
So
She gonna be pregnant again.
I said they gonna double date, and she
So
gonna be
they-
the third wheel.
so-
So gonna bring her.
So somebody gonna be a +1.
Yeah.
You ain't shit.
That's what I want.
Bro, you ain't shit. You always find
So
a
it's always the nigga doing some
loophole with
extra shit.
something.
Hey, black people, right? Extra.
That was the loophole. I see how you did that.
Their perspective is
We're gangsters. We're thugs. We steal shit.
I'm a monster, bro.
It depends on where your common sense
Man,
lies
times
at.
like this, I'm a monster.
But wait, what he just said, it depends on where your common sense lies at. And I only say that because even though you can see the narrative and how they put a spin on it, if you smart enough, first of all, y'all outnumbered the man on the street. If you see the video, if this is something you're watching, every video where a black person, excluding Sandra Bland, I think it was, because she was by herself and the cops shot her. I mean, no, they put her in a
No,
cell.
she's in the cell, so we
They put her
couldn't
in
see.
the cell,
You
so
can see everything.
So you didn't see what was going on.
Right.
But majority of the black men who were killed on the street, there were numerous police officers involved. Not just one. There was one who may have pulled the final blow, but there were numerous police officers. The young man, that brother they killed for the cigarettes, the brother they killed for the CDs, the bull back in the day they shot 41
You
times.
probably can't even
For the
tell them all
wild.
right now. Like you,
I'm
so
just
many,
going off
so many.
but I'm just going off the ones that
Yeah.
off the top of
But
the
it
head
was
I can think
all
of.
on the catalog.
All of them. Listen, the bull, Larry, from New York, the one that shot all the cops.
Larry who?
Davis.
Larry
Larry
Davis.
Larry Davis.
Larry Davis.
Oh, man. You talking about being jammed up?
Larry Davis.
Larry Davis. The cops came to kill Larry Davis.
And he shot like 5 of them. He shot
You understand what I'm
5
saying?
and was on the run.
Whenever it's come down to a black man being murdered, there are cops
involved.
involved. Yes, there may
That's
be
their
one.
brotherhood.
It may be one cop that does the final
Teammates,
such.
partners, brothers. How you want to put it? They coming to protect their brothers, but nobody now protecting each other, their other brothers, and on the streets and everything. Come on, man. This shit gotta stop, yo.
My boy Yard been real active on the
Like
line.
you say all the time.
Appreciate you,
No,
yo.
look what he said. Look what he said.
It
was a gang effort, bro.
Gang effort. But you so-called gang members ain't really busting no grapes in the fruit fight if you want to be for real. Them street guns don't mean shit. You killing your boys.
Oh, you
killing your
down south?
cousins.
Oh,
Down south?
ooh.
No, she didn't say she was. She said she knows a girl.
Oh,
So,
I was gonna say, like, oh,
at
shit.
the old belly.
This motherfucking this shot
Wow.
done together is good, bro.
The cognac flavor gone?
I mean, when it comes to perceptions,
Facts.
when it comes to perceptions of black people, you can't really control it. It's no different than our perceptions of white people or Asian people. You know, if the narrative is built to depict you a certain type of way, you're naturally going to be depicted by it. That's why a lot of Indians and Arabs who are here, they're mislabeled terrorists, Muslims.
But the cops don't drag them in the street. You never see a video of a cop killing one of them motherfuckers though. Never see it. You never will see it.
You know what it's called?
You know why?
It's called diplomatic immunity.
And they're part of they're part of the problem, bro.
Not the album.
No, they them. They them.
They them.
Yo,
They them.
the Chinamen, the Arab, they all them. They the enemy. They the enemy, bro. They all the enemy, bro.
You ever notice when one of
about it,
them
bro.
call the cops, they pop right up?
Well,
You kill somebody that killed a cop, you're a hero.
And that's crazy.
Regardless of why they even happened, why you did this shit.
If you are a killer of a cop killer, you're a hero.
Man, go down that rabbit hole, man. They all together, man. The Arabs, the Chinamen that we buy Chinese food from every day. The cops not fucking with them. They got melon. They got a little bit of melon.
Bro,
that's
you ever
why
notice when you ever notice?
They not fucking with them though.
But
The
you ever
Arab
notice when
niggas
the motherfuckers call the cops? Them pussies pop up fast as shit.
A couple of them is darker than Kim though. The Arabs, they got melon in them. So why the cops not fucking with them?
The boy that own Christmas is darker
The
than
cops
this.
only fucking with the so-called, I ain't even gonna use the words they use. The so-called kings of this land. That's who they're attacking. Think about it, bro. They ain't attacking nobody else, no other race of men. They're only attacking the kings of this land. I'm gonna leave it like that. I ain't gonna call us no black. I ain't gonna call us no Negro. I ain't gonna call us no African American. None of that shit. They're attacking the kings of the land.
Man. That's
The Aboriginal.
as James McPherson would say, the Asiatic man.
The Aboriginal people of this land. That's the only people that's getting attacked. You can't see that's you. Something wrong with you. You brainwashed. You're a sheeple. I don't like to talk to sheeple anyway. You waste my time.
No, Hillsborough cops is terrible.
They bored.
I think
Nothing to do with
I
that.
think those are semantics because all cops are the same.
Facts.
Like I said, for every story you can say,
I like what she that said too.
they attack what they fear. Yeah, absolutely.
Facts.
People fear what they don't understand.
And the hate man can't conquer. Who said that shit? Nas. My bad, John.
But they take our music and our culture in a heartbeat.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Take our music and culture in a heartbeat.
Man, they gonna kill us all.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I mean,
Bro,
listen.
That's the sad reality of it.
No. See, like, listen. This is where you find out who is really
Facts. Who's who, John?
Who is not just who's who, but this is where you find out who's devoted to a cause. Because a lot of the Muslim brothers, when they all stand together, they are prepared to die right then and there. They're not even. They're not thinking about it. They're not second guessing it.
The rocks. They prepared to die. That's why they going rocks.
I'm curious saying, bro, they got bullets. These niggas just throwing rocks 20, 30 yards and cracking niggas in the
head. Not all of them is prepared to die, Jimmy. You're right, but like but when you sit there and you think about it, right? If you see a situation like what happened with George Floyd, and you're out there with your family, or now you have to be with your family, you just be with your wife, be with your spouse, right? And you decide you're going to take a stance. One, you're putting your family in jeopardy right then and there. That'll make a weak-minded person. I won't say weak-minded. That'll make a motherfucker think real quick.
Facts, Jay.
They not ready for that right there.
Okay.
Get on the screen.
Oh, man, don't listen to this.
Facts, Jay.
Yes.
You right though.
Yes.
You right.
I'm not agreeing with that, Walter, because
they still getting bailed out by their government right now, though.
That's
why they not turning our phones off, because ain't nobody.
John, you in the military. You was in the military. You believe in the terminology, sacrifice 1,000 to save one, or you on the other hand save one, like sacrifice one to save 1,000. Which one you on?
Well, from the military perspective, you'll
talking-
kill one to save 1,000.
Okay. Now, would you kill 1,000 to save one of your own?
That's a good question. I'm not answering that live on air. I won't get me jammed up. So maybe you know my answer without me saying it. But like, I mean, I just think
that's the Muslims and that's how the Christians look at it.
I mean, but
they
like,
both, that's their both terminology.
I mean, like the realest shit ever, man. When you put your life on the line for a complete stranger, then you know your life is about service before self. You know what I mean? And a lot of people just aren't ready to do that. Everybody will speak up, post what happened, but what were you doing before something happened?
Right.
You know what I mean? Are you galvanizing your people? Are you giving your people knowledge and understanding of situations? Goes back to what we said about what raising sons.
Yeah.
What are you actually doing? And I mean, that's how we'll leave this today. Like, what are you doing to make sure that this doesn't happen?
You know the sad part with that, bro. You know the sad part with that, John?
I mean,
we still fight. We still trying to like get to what's really like. We not attacking nobody. We not even trying to come up with a solution. We keep talking about the problems that we're seeing. We still know we talked about all day. Well, everybody's seeing what happened. Nobody never said, okay, we saw what happened. We got to do this now. Nobody's about no solutions. So my thing is, how can we teach our son about what to do if we ain't even come up with a solution yet?
That's why I said we're still playing.
But history gives us a solution, though. If you follow history, everybody that disobeyed the citizens and everything got overtaken by who? The citizens. That's history. That's history.
When they tired, they motherfucking
they tired.
They motherfucking tired.
Hey, boss, I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss.
I'm tired.
Tired. I don't want to work anymore. I fight though. I don't want to work, but I fight.
I fight you so I ain't got to work.
Word is born. That's I'm telling you.
I mean, shit. It's been a crazy week.
Yeah.
But if you paid attention to a lot of this conversation, the week's only gonna get crazier.
But what John said when the show first started, John said there was nobody talking about coronavirus.
He took the words right out
so
of my mouth.
Now you gotta like pay attention. Like, is that coronavirus that serious? This is what I want to ask the people. I'm gonna leave. I ain't gonna say nothing the rest of the way. This is what I'm gonna say. What's more important to you, the virus or depression? I'll leave it like that.
Night.
You can follow Drunk Unks Podcast on Facebook at Drunk Unks Podcast, on Instagram at Drunk Unks Podcast. You can go to drunkunkspodcast.com, and on Twitter it's Drunk Unks Radio. Shout out to Philly Jams 95.3 FM. We will be on there Monday with our first episode of the Hangover Morning Show.
Buff Bagwell.
Nah, we shoot that shot.
Let me I want to make sure I shout out he was in the comments earlier. Shout out Trick Dawson.
Yes.
You know, bro, when
everybody on
the line.
When you working, sometimes it's not hard just to reach back and just extend a hand to somebody else. And Trick Dawson did that, and here we are about to do this.
Man.
Get your shot game up, motherfucker.
Dang.
I thought you said you weren't gonna say nothing else.
I did.
Get ready.
Is Call of Duty that terrible?
I know he high.
So what I will say is this, man. Protect your families.
Facts.
Protect yourselves.
Protect your neighborhoods.
Protect your community. If you guys start doing the job yourselves, then there's no need for the police anymore.
Facts. It's bigger than Nino Brown.
It is
bigger than Nino Brown.
You know
Definitely
what I mean?
bigger than Nino Brown.
So you know what I mean? You think about it like that. That's the food for thought I'll leave you. If you guys take care of your own, there's no reason for them to be here. We're the Drunk Unks is our podcast. God willing, we'll be back next week.
Always.
And we appreciate y'all for being active listeners, people joining on the live, and see y'all next week.